All right, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kalpala Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Yahweh Kakadash. Double honor to the elder apostle, a great military woo will, and sincere salutation of Akin and preaching the truth across the four corners of the earth to the fear and power of Yahweh Shai Shai, the hope for the elect. Salutation to the Israelite foreigners scattered amongst the nations that believe in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom to the sisters and family that tune into this gospel, preached on the whole world. Peace and mercy unto you, and who the world inwardly called God is named Yahweh, and who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ is named Yahweh Shai. And where the Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and those whose line descendants go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel due to the scattering amongst the nations. All right? So, this is prophecy concerning wars, all right? Rumors of wars and what you call it? World War III, all right? The post I saw on my recommendation on YouTube, when I was scrolling down, and I saw this. It said NATO unveiled master plans to defeat Russia in nuclear war as Moscow state confrontational playbook shows it was right to cut ties. All right, remember, Moscow had cut ties with NATO years ago. All right, and NATO was never like it. Russia was never a part of NATO at all. All right, Russia had nothing to do with the NATO and the EU. Okay, it had nothing to do with the fourth beast as well. All right. So I got the article right here from RT.com. Once again, the title to the theme, NATO unveiled master plan to defeat Russia in nuclear war as Moscow's day confrontational playbook showed it was right to cut ties. All right. It's Yahushua went out and departed. I'm gonna jump down. All right. Straight to the point. Verse 6. He shall hear of war and rumors of war. And that's the war rumor and the Greek report. All right. So reading the report, all right, article about a possible scenario of what can go down. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, all right, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be, and that's what we're seeing going on, all right, amidst of these other things as well. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquake in diverse places, and all those are happening amongst each other. All these are the beginning of sorrows, all right? So these are the beginning of sorrows, but we're going to focus on rumors of war, all right? It's already prophesied that the third woe is going to come quickly, all right? That's in Revelation 11. Verse 14, the second woe is past, which was World War II. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly, which is World War III. All right, and we're already in the third woe, all right? And woe means destruction, all right? It just haven't been kinetic yet, all right? Conventional, so to speak, with missiles and guns. Right now, it's been with what? Currency war, especially Russia dropped the U.S. dollars. So all those are a form of war. Hacking, all those things are a form of a war tactic. All right? So we're in the third woe right now. Okay? Which is a major prophecy to be fulfilled. All right? Let's say top defense chief from NATO Member states have given a green light to a new grand strategy on how to beat Russia in any potential all-out conflict. As Moscow stated, the move proved the U.S.-led bloc isn't open to improving relations. On Thursday, ministers met in Brussels to sign off the schemes named the Concept for Deterrence and Defense in the Euro-Atlantic areas. According to NATO General Secretary Jens Stoltenberg, it is part of effort to continue to strengthen our alliance with better and modernized plans. The bloc official insists they don't believe an attack is imminent, which it is, because they can't control these things, alright? All these things being dictated by how about outside, alright? They ruled in the kingdom of men, alright? Set it up one and set it down another. As part of the plan, NATO troops would fight against Russian forces in both the Baltic region and across the Black Sea. Alright. That's what you about to jump to the whole article, alright? So, a war is in the air, alright? It's Joel 3 and 9 that they proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, with the other nations, actual other nations outside of Israel. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, alright? All these nations that come together, what? In the valley of Jehoshaphat. Alright, the Most High, how is going to judge these nations, alright? And how is going to intervene in the wars that's going on, alright? To what? To judge them, to take them out. Beat your plowshare into sword and your pruning hook into spears, alright? And after, agriculture working, investing more into what? Military buildup. Let the weak say, I am strong. And you have all these weak nations saying that they're strong now, alright? Getting some nuclear capabilities, alright? Having mental, okay? It's not just the Edomite that have mental now, nuclear mental at that. All these other nations have nuclear mental now too. Assemble yourselves and come, all you heathens, and gather yourselves together round about, till it cause thy mighty one to come down. O Lord, Yahweh Shai. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, which in the Hebrew, Yahweh Shaphat, which means the Most High Yahweh judge, all right? Shaphat is judge. For I fit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the thicket, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fat overflows, for the wickedness is great. Multitude in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord Yahweh Shai is near in the valley of decision. All right, and it is near. And Yahweh Shai is going to come and intervene. All right. That's also Ezekiel 38. and 1, and the word of the Lord, Yahweh came with me, saying, Son of man, set thy faith against God, land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesied against him. All right, the Russia, Turkey, all that area. All right, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hook into thy jaw. All right, talking about Russia. And I will bring thee forth in all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shield, all of them, handling sword, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his band in the house of Togarmah of the north quarter, and all his band and many people with thee. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. Okay? There will be a guard unto them, to these nations. All right? So, verse 11, and thou shalt say, I will go up for a king, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. And I talk about America, to these other countries, Russia, you're going to come and invade America. All right? So this plan that NATO have, it's going to be unsuccessful. All right? And thou shalt say, I will go to the land of the unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest. All right? America. That dwell safely, all of them dwelling without wall and having neither bars or a gate. All right? And that's what's going on here in this place. To take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thy hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations that have gotten cattle and good that dwell in the midst of the land. Okay? That's the main part, all these countries, nations come together. Eventually America could be invaded. All right? The master plan is right here, and that's how about Shah these worthy prophecies. All right? And we know what's going to go down. All right? He thought Edom was going to be destroyed. He's going to lose this battle, he's going to lose this war. All right? And he's going into captivity. And America's going to be destroyed to a desolation. All right? It could be inhabited. It could be uninhabited for forever. All right? It's going to be a memorial. All right? And that's it. That pretty much comes to a close to this, one of the reading scripture out according to this article on RT.com. All right. So with that, shalom.